This video is to show everyone the Tally Goldman Red Velvet the book. The book was started by Thomas L. Tally, TL to his friends, a Texas old wildcatter in the late 1880s. TL used his fortune to get into the entertainment business and created the first coast-to-coast movie theater chain. While in the business, he became friends with many luminaries of the day and was good friends with Charlie Chaplin and Mary Pickford. Tally's connections allowed him to run in some very interesting circles, and while on his travels, he would ask people to sign the Little Red Velvet book. The book was started in 1883 and has many themes, including inventors, poets, military figures, and historic women. Included in the signatures are signatures from people like James Gatling, inventor of the Gatling gun, John J. Pershing, General of the Armies during World War I, Clara Barton, founder of the American Red Cross, and Susan B. Anthony, just to name a few. The other group of people that were featured in the book were U.S. presidents and first ladies. During his lifetime, TL met an amazing 9 U.S. presidents and 5 first ladies, and all of them signed the book. The signatures start with Chester Arthur on February 19, 1883. And include Grover and Francis Cleveland, who signed in 1888, Benjamin and Mrs. Harrison, who signed in 1891, Mr. and Mrs. Taft, who signed in 1910, Herbert Hoover, William and Mrs. McKinley, who signed in 1898, Teddy Roosevelt, who signed in 1902, Woodrow and Mrs. Wilson, and last, Silent Cal, Calvin Coolidge. The other neat thing is that Tally gave the book to his grandson Seymour Tally, who kept the tradition alive in the 1960s when he got the book. During his lifetime, he met President Dwight David Eisenhower, who signed the book in 1963, Harry Truman, who signed the book in 1961, and President Lyndon Johnson. Last year, I acquired the book. Through the kindness of President Clinton and the help of my friend George P., I've been able to add 3 more signatures to the book. President Clinton, Laura and President Bush, and President Bush and Barbara Bush. I would love to continue to keep the 140-year tradition alive and add the signatures of President Carter, Secretary Clinton, and President and Mrs. Obama. I would also like to add to the signatures Madeleine Albright and Sandra Day O'Connor in keeping with the pioneering women theme. Thank you for allowing me to share this amazing historic artifact with you today.